But it's not going to happen, is it, guys? It's definitely not. This guy here, for example. How is what you're doing going to sort out the climate problem? Yes, you. You're not. What do you mean you're having fun? There's a climate emergency. Someone over there before was saying there's a climate emergency. What are you doing that for? There's a bloody climate emergency. You're dancing during a climate emergency. Shouldn't you be doing something about it?
We are. You're on drugs. We are.
Oh, you're on drugs? Fair enough.
Honestly, the dancing helps with the fire distribution.
It's helping. Right.
Stick or talk.
Yes. When you wake up tomorrow morning and you come down from the MDMA, maybe you'll realise that actually, whilst your dancing is, you know, alright and you're doing some exercise, I suppose, it's not going to sort out the climate, is it, my friend? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you already got right. Get one of them. Thank you.
Why are you wearing that thing on that sign on your badge thing? Why are you wearing that? Oh, I see. Oh, I like that. That's people. Yeah, people. That's quite good. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about that sign you've got on there. What does that mean? Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if you didn't know what that symbol meant to you.
No, I don't know what it means. What does it mean? Tell me.
Well, I believe the sign is based on the ticking time.
Yes, ticking time. Right. How much time do we have?
Well, the data thing says the chief scientific advisor to the UK.
Yes.
We have what we do within the next 3 to 4 years will determine the future of humanity. And now
Will determine the future of humanity.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could have said that about every single year between, you know, the time the world. I mean, surely every year is going to determine humanity, isn't it?
I said that. I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's a bit of a vague thing to say, isn't it? The chief scientist. My God, he got to be the chief scientist, and then he said something that anybody could have said. Yeah, right. So 3 to 4 years, right? And what happens if we don't do what you're suggesting? I mean, I don't know how, what are you suggesting, by the way?
Well,
what are you suggesting we do? How are you going to solve the problems?
You're going to tell the truth about them.
You're going to tell the truth about them. That's a very vague thing. What does that mean? What is the truth?
Well,
I mean, philosophers have been arguing about what the truth is since time immemorial. And you come along here, dance with your Iron Maiden t-shirt on, demanding they tell the truth. What do you know about the truth? Are you familiar with all of the logical fallacies, by the way, sir? Excuse me, talking to you. Are you aware of all the logical fallacies? Yeah, didn't think so. How can you know if you've been told the truth unless you know how to spot logical fallacies? Okay, what else? Tell the truth, what else? What else do you want?
I think there's some on there.
Oh, it's all on there? Oh, you wanted, you want also, oh, you want net zero emissions by 2025?
By 2025?
Okay. And there's one more. People's assemblies, that's right.
Yes.
And you think, I mean, have you spoken to your psychotherapist and told them that you think that, you know, you can solve the climate crisis by doing these 3 things? As if those 3 things are ever going to happen anyway, but, I mean, do you realise that that is problematic? You have told the truth? Who's told the truth? What truth?
The governments, most governments, lots of governments like...
Governments don't... What do you think the government's job is? My friends, the government's job is not to tell the truth, because if they told you the truth about it all, there'll be terrible riots all over the place. Their job is not to tell you the truth.
We're in a climate emergency.
The government have accepted we're in a climate emergency. Oh, they said that, right. Oh, that's going to help, isn't it? They said that. They'll say anything. That's the point, is they say any old rubbish. So what if they said it's a climate emergency? They're carrying on like business as usual, aren't they? Hello, how's it going? It's too late, correct. It is too late, guys. That's the only thing that I've seen that makes sense. It is too late, so pack your bags and go home and sort yourselves out. Concentrate on yourselves. You've got a lot of work to do. Go home, stop blocking the roads. It's too late. It's just too late. Forget it. Accept that this world isn't fair and that it's all going to end in tears. That's right. All of your lives are going to end in tears one day, one way or another. And it's time for you to accept that. Stop creating immortality projects. They are an illusion. You are not going to last forever. Whether you believe in Jesus or not. Whether you are an environmentalist or not. There's nothing you can do about the climate. I'm really sorry to have to tell you. You can't do anything about the climate. The only thing you can do anything about is yourselves. You've got a lot of work to do, guys. You need to go home now and sort yourselves out. Yes. Where's my scientific evidence, the fact that there's nothing you can do for the climate? I don't need scientific evidence. It's damn obvious. Don't be silly. There's a lot of evidence. There are steps we can take. Well, for a start, not wearing a mask and not using a mask might be a good little step, but you seem to have got one on. Do you know how many trillion masks are wandering around the place because government's made a little bit of money out of it, eh? Alright? And anyway, whatever the science says about it, look, this isn't going to change. Don't be silly. There are people who've got trillions of pounds. They're controlling everybody. They're using you guys. I mean,
ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. Should I not tell them then? Ignorance is bliss. Okay, fair enough. You want to remain ignorant? What's that? You're not remaining ignorant. I think you are. But you've got an Extinction Rebellion. You've got an Extinction Rebellion sticker on you. You believe in scientific what? Scientific methods, really? Did you apply the scientific method to Extinction Rebellion? Did you apply the scientific method to Extinction Rebellion? Did you look in carefully? Yeah, well, I'll tell you why. Well, let's start with this. Who's funding Extinction Rebellion?
Who's funding you, you big fucking
Who's funding me?
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to tell you that, am I? You have to do your research and find out who's funding me.
Fuck off then, you dickhead.
I have to admit that my mother-in-law used to ask me that. That's fine, it's fine. What do you mean? Why are you getting all aggressive? What's going on? What's really going on?
You've been doing it for 3 years, it's very annoying.
For 3 years?
Yeah.
I think I haven't done it for 3 years. I went home in between. I had all sorts of things going on.
He's done it for 20 years.
So what? You've been doing this for 3 years and it's really annoying. What do you mean? You're here, you lot here, annoying everybody, then someone comes along and challenges it, and all you can do is play music, shout and scream.
I mean,
Do you not see the irony in it?
No offence, mate, but you're saying we're annoying people.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for that accompaniment. Very nice. Just to, perk up some of the footage a little bit with a little bit of reggae music in the background. No. He's asked me to use the megaphone to increase the volume of his music. No. Get yourself a better system and come back and do it next time. No. Get your own megaphone, but no, I'm not going to lend you mine. Is not going to be affected by parking a car and sticking yourself into the ground. Please go home, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go home. Please do not turn on your air conditioning in the car on the way home for the environment. How did that car get here? Was it fossil fuel? What do I think you should all do? I think you should accept that none of you can do anything about this. You can't do anything about this. Why? Because it's obvious. I mean, what do you mean why? Why exactly? How is this helping? How is this helping? You'll be very well meaning, but the road to hell paved with good intentions. I'm not saying you're not well meaning, it's very nice. Look at these drummers. How is this going to help the environment, you guys? Hooray! 3 drummers saved the world by drumming whilst a bunch of young people stick themselves to the road for no good reason. Do your parents know you're here? They must be very disappointed. They're sending in the boys with the instruments to get the random people who are trying to save the environment by lying down and sticking themselves to a car. If there are any psychiatrists or psychotherapists here, please approach these people under the car and let's get to the bottom of what's really going on here. These people actually believe that by doing this, they are going to make any difference to the climate. This is clearly a delusion and needs urgent help. If you think lying down and getting arrested and being silly like this is going to do anything to the climate, you need some help with your logical thinking, because there is no logic to it whatsoever. What am I doing for the climate? Nothing. There's nothing I can do about the climate. Think of all the fossil fuel that has been spent with the police travelling from all over the place, all that fossil fuel spent just to get you guys off the floor and stop playing silly buggers with your silly antics that don't do anything at all. You are not rebelling, you're just being silly. Come on guys, this is not really a rebellion, is it? You're just doing it for the fun of it, you want a bit of a thrill. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you want to have a thrill, why don't you go to the roller coaster or something? Don't do it here. This is not going to do anything, is it? Come on. Does anybody from XR explain to me how this is helping anyone at all? How is this helping anyone? Yeah, go on. The stock prices of the fossil fuel company are going to drop by 20%. Really? By 10%? Oh, really? I would be buying fossil fuels, by the way. I would buy fossil fuel stocks if I were you, by the way, because they're going up and up and up. The prices are going up and up and up. So what are you talking about? Oh, okay, the price is dropping because you guys are here in the road. Is that what you're saying? So why are the prices dropping? Companies are pulling out fossil fuels. What are you talking about? Rubbish! The insurance companies are owned by Vanguard and BlackRock. They're owned by the same people. What are you talking about? They're all in it together. They own everything. Don't be dull. You still haven't explained to me how a bunch of guys gluing themselves into the ground, how is that going to help the climate? How what they're doing is of any benefit to anybody. How it impacts the market. Are you joking? You're telling me that this is going to impact the market? You joke. Have you ever met a trader? Do you think a trader's going to see a couple of crusty hippies?
Not the trader.
A couple of crusty hippies standing in the road. They're going to, oh, I'm going to sell my bottle. Yeah, the share buyers, the press.